Hi everybody, this is to let you know that right this moment, the day that this video comes out, in fact the moment this video comes out, there is a new law in place here in the UK. It's a requirement for adult content websites, porn websites, to have an age gate, meaning that they can pretty much guarantee that only 18-year-olds and over are watching their content. There's just a few problems with it. The government have been trying to bring this in for a year or two. It was supposed to come in April 2018. It's now April 2019. Going to come in the day this video is released. So what that means is that if you try to access certain websites that have signed up to the scheme, it means that you are either going to have to verify your age via a credit card or upload your passport or driving license, or you can go to a corner shop apparently and buy a porn pass. You have an online account and that means you can watch the porn. Now that sounds really simple and easy, doesn't it? And not too intrusive. Incorrect. Firstly, there's lots of worry around data integrity and data privacy. The content on these websites will be legal content, but that doesn't mean that if somebody hacks into the system and gets your personal information, nothing to do with credit card details or anything like that, don't think they're going to even be stored, but just your name, basically, and your email address. That's pretty identifiable. You could potentially not be accepted for jobs, especially jobs with children. You could potentially have stigma from your family or your culture, or maybe somebody will make up stories about it and use this as evidence of some illegal or nefarious goings on. And okay, I might have blown that slightly out of proportion, but you get my point here. Do you remember the Ashley Madison scandal a couple of years ago, where Ashley Madison is a website where people hook up to cheat on their partners? And whatever you think morally of that, there is definitely a case for privacy. There's no reason why you should know about that if it's somebody's private business. Of course they should have a conversation with their partner about it, but perhaps not because they've been found on a list of people who are members of this website, which doesn't even prove anything. Also, there are plenty of other problems, including the fact that it isn't going to work. The whole point is to protect under 18s from this content. As an adult, you can get around it in a number of ways. Firstly, it's only going to apply to the UK. So you could have, for example, a virtual private network, a VPN. You may have used them for watching shows on Netflix that you can't get in the UK, for example. And as far as we can tell, it's going to get around it by the same way. The website's going to ask, where are you? And it won't say the UK. You can say you're in Germany or France or the US or wherever. And if it's legal to access the content from that country, then you can access the content and you don't have to say who you are. Secondly, things like social media will be excluded from this. Forums, blogs, all these other things which will not be under this regulation. That's great for anybody who is an adult and doesn't want to give their identity out to a central database of porn users. But it also means that under 18s can access this content. And aren't they the people that are supposed to be protected? And thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, the system that the government is going to go with is from a company called MindGeek, and they own a number of websites such as Pornhub. Now, by all accounts, they're not a terrible company, but the reason why they have decided to go and make this system is so they can sell it to all the little websites that absolutely couldn't do it on their own. They're going to make a lot of money out of little independent porn websites. Or maybe they aren't, because this system's going to work, but that's the idea. That's why MindGeek are doing it. And now I'm a web developer, so I understand that they'll probably have decent security, but do you really want to give that list to a private company because the law says that that's the system you've got to use? So all of this is supposed to be coming in on the 1st of April 2019. Oh, just before we go any further, I've just been told that the 1st of April 2019 date has been moved back until next year. So this wasn't supposed to be an April Fool, but it sounds like it might be this year. I'm probably not the only one that's made videos on this, so I'm going to link a few in the description for you to watch as well to get more information. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. You can do that just down below. I make videos every single week, just about. So subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.